Hey guys, Nova Joe here again. This time I'm back to show you some gameplay for the Wing Diver on Earth Defense Force 4.1. The Wing Diver is my personal favorite character in the whole game. She comes with a lot of energy-based weapons, and I just so happen to have 4 of her level 90 weapons, and would like to show them to you. They're basically her most devastating weaponry that you can get. There are more weapons that you can get, but I haven't obtained them yet that are also in the 90s. She does have a couple level 92 weaponry that I don't have yet, but I thought I would show you off the level 90 weaponry I got for her, which is the highest that she can get in some of these categories. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to the gameplay so you can see just how devastating some of these weapons are. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you her short range weaponry, her Lunitar and her Reedmar. I'm assuming the H is silent since it's hard to pronounce with the H. But both of these are level 90 weapons. This does 1800 damage times 6. It shoots out 6 beams in a horizontal pattern, and each one of those 6 beams does 1800 damage. That's a lot of damage in this game. And it recharges in 3 seconds and only uses 30% of your energy, which is great because this particular character, the Wing Diver, is so energy driven that everything she does is based off of her energy power, her energy pack. Basically, it's a energy meter that goes down as she uses weaponry or flies. And so having a weapon that doesn't have a high energy cost is great in this game, and to have one that is as devastating as these are. So the Reedmar has a damage of 6,000, has 12 rounds, and it shoots out a straight beam that just does instant 6,000 damage to whatever it hits. Whereas the Lunitar does 1,800 times 6 and has 10 round capacity. And what's great about these two guns is that they run off of like a magazine type system. So it takes energy, turns it into rounds form of capacity, like 12 rounds, 10 rounds. So it's not constantly draining from your energy meter as you're firing, which makes it great so that when you're flying and stuff, you're not worried about draining your meter too quick. So let's jump into the gameplay and show these off. Once again, we're going to go back to Crimson, since this is like a great test bed for weapons because everything's open and you can see just what kind of damage it can do. So let's go ahead and we're going to fly on over there. That way I can show you these close range weapons and show you just what kind of damage they can do. I'll save the last 2 weapons for last because they're my personal favorites and they do some awesome damage. Here we go. Lunitar, 1,800 times 6. Boom! Oh man, I'm getting in a herd. So, charging. Look at that. Doesn't use much energy, and I'm able to charge while I'm firing it. There goes the ant guts everywhere. Brown ant guts flying all over. I love playing this game, guys. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Pretty much any of the EDF games are some of my all-time favorite games. And I don't think they get much love because of the fact that they don't have great graphics. They don't have top-of-the-line this and that. But what they do have that a lot of games today that are considered AAA titles don't have, this game has in spades, and that is fun gameplay that keeps you coming back for more and more. It's extremely addicting. It doesn't take a ton of playing to figure out how to do it. And if you're just wanting to have a quick game of blowing up the enemy and blowing off some steam, this is the type of game to do it on. And I just love playing this game, guys. And so if I can show it off to other folks out there who've never heard of it and put in a good word for it, I will, because I want other people to try this game. I want you all to see what you've been missing if you've never played this. This game is just fun, guys. This is why I am a gamer. It's games like this that's why I am a gamer. It's just fun. Okay, guys, now we're using the Reedmar. Let the ants get in here a little bit so I can show you the Reedmar and what it can do. 6,000 damage with each shot. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this game or aren't familiar with this game has 5 different difficulties, which Inferno being the most. Inferno gives them the most health, the most damage that they can do, and it's the hardest, obviously. Well, these weapons right here, especially this Reedmar, it deals out 6,000 damage. You see me killing these ants with one shot here? It will kill them with one shot in Inferno. The only difference is that when you're playing on Inferno and you're wanting to use this weapon, you got to get in close. So you have to understand that their damage that they're going to be dealing is going to be significantly higher, which means you're going to run the risk of getting yourself killed too. So it's fun to use these up close on the easier difficulties because you can just devastate. And while they will kill them, like I said, quickly on Inferno, if you get yourself in a bad way where you run out of ammo and one of these ants gets a hold of you, you're pretty much dead unless you have a high armor level. And wing divers don't usually have a very high armor level because they take so long to armor up. So anyway, guys, that was these 2 short range weapons. Now I'm going to switch over and show you all my favorite weapons, the more long range weapons. So be back in just a second. Okay, guys, now back into the weapon selection menu, and I'm going to pick the IDUN-FF and my personal favorite, the Plasma Fall Sigma. Look here, guys, at the Plasma Fall Sigma's damage. 2,500 times 6. It launches 6 explosive plasma balls that, when they impact, do a 30-meter splash damage. Do splash damage over a course of 30 meters. At 2,500 damage times 6 over 30 meters, guys, it's very devastating, and it can clear out a herd of ants, spiders, anything that's on the ground. It can clear them out in no time. So we're gonna have fun with that one. Now the IDUN-FF, let me go over here and show that to you. It has a magazine as well of 350 rounds, does 150 points of damage apiece for each one of those rounds. Doesn't sound like much until you unleash it on one of the enemies, because it's a constant stream of energy that's being blasted at them. It unloads that 150 damage into them in seconds, and each one of those rounds being 150 points of damage, it just compiles fast, destroys anything on easy, normal, hard, all the way up through Inferno. Even on Inferno, this will devastate insects in no time. So we're going to give that a shot. And as you can see, the Plasma Fall Sigma is a level 87 weapon. Not quite a level 90, but it is still devastating. So let's go into this mission and check it out. Also, guys, please feel free to mention any weapons in the comments that you would like me to try out. And if I have them, I'll be more than happy to try them out. If I don't have them, I'm in the process of trying to get them. But yeah, just let me know what weapons you'd like to see. If you know the names of them, just let me know. Just put it in the comments. Alright, let's start with the Plasma Fall. Watch the range on this, guys. Oop. Undershot. Let's go up a little bit more. And look at this. Boom. Now, wasn't that satisfying, guys? Wasn't it satisfying seeing all those ant pieces flying across the screen? Okay, Plasma Fall uses a ton of energy. So as you saw, I shot twice and then ran out of energy. So be very careful when using it so that you don't get yourself in a position where you have no energy and you got ants or whatever coming at you. Because if you have no energy, you can't fly. And so you have to be real careful when using it. You have to know how to use it and what you're doing with it. Alright guys, now we're going to show you the eye done. Look at that. Just chewing them up. And granted, I know I'm playing this on normal, but it's pretty much about the exact same effect on Inferno. It will kill whatever you're aiming at in a matter of seconds. Even on Inferno, where their health is increased, this will still chew through whatever health they have in no time. So let's wait for this second wave to get in here so you can get a better idea of just what this can do in a crowd. And with the iDone FF, as it hits the enemy, it causes these sparks to fly off, and these sparks and stuff will jolt into other ants, spiders, whatever, and do damage to them. So it's not just it's not just damaging whatever you're hitting, it's damaging whatever you're hitting and whatever is around it that is getting hit by these electrical sparks that are flying off. So watch this. Get a bunch of them coming down here. Let's fry them. And guys, a level 90 weapons on single player can only be picked up from level 75 onwards, from mission 75 onwards. So if you're playing this and you want this gun, you're going to have to play on level 75. And now, granted, I'm talking about single player right now. You're going to have to play on level or mission 75 on Inferno to get this weapon. Now, online, you can start getting these on mission 80. So offline, it's mission 75 on Inferno, and online, it's mission 80 on Inferno. So just keep that in mind, guys, if you're wanting this gun. Mission 75 in offline play, and mission 80 in online play. Now, when I say mission 75 and mission 80, that means starting at those missions. So 75 and higher offline, and 80 and higher online. Sorry for being redundant, guys. I just want to make that clear so that y'all know what I'm referring to. Anyway, guys, that's the weaponry I wanted to show you for the wing diver. Like I said, if there's any other weaponry you want me to show you, feel free to let me know in the comments, and especially if you know the name of it, and I'll be more than happy to show you. And if I don't have it, I'm in the process of trying to get all the weapons for her. So anyway, guys, feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, take care, God bless, and keep on gaming.